And this, I'm just going to talk to you briefly about how you would record audio with a mobile device, like a phone or even a handheld recorder. Um, I'll I'll start with the phone because that's what most people have. I'm on an iPhone, but there's, obviously other phones are available. Every phone has a built-in voice memos or voice notes app. Those are really good. If you want to record something, it's pretty good. The microphones on these smartphones, they're fairly good. I mean, they're not as good as say something like this, but they are pretty decent. So if you want to use that, you can just work away. You open up your voice memos app, you press record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Press stop. Then I can go into that and I could share it. I could just email it to myself. Yeah, that's fairly self-explanatory. It's equivalent on Android. It's just depending on what model Android phone you have, it might be slightly different. One thing I will point out though to you with phones is that the microphone is typically at the bottom of the device. It's down here somewhere. Here's a really good tip to get better sound if you're recording with a phone. Just get one of these. This is just a little bit of microphone fluff, a microphone windbreaker. These are as cheap as chips. Like, you could make one out of foam if you have one. You'd buy a bag of these for a few euro in any music shop, or you could get a load of them online if that was your bag. Anyway, get one of these, put it over the microphone. It makes it look a bit silly, but what that will do is that will help to deaden the sound, and it will also reduce wind noise that you might get from the phone. So I don't know if you've ever recorded a video outside and all you hear is that's because the wind is hitting off the microphone and it's hitting it quite harshly. These microphones are very, very sensitive. Just put one of these on and it significantly improves the quality of the audio that you'll get from your phone. So that's a pretty good one. Another app actually that's cross-platform is one called Rode Reporter. It's made by Rode, who also make microphones. Actually, this microphone here is a Rode mic. You go into that. It's very, very similar. You have a record. You can press record and you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can go to your library and you'll see your recording there. A lot of my friends are using the Rode device, or sorry, the Rode app. Also, if you do have a mic, you can actually connect microphones up to smartphones, depending on what model smartphone you have. If it's got a USB, if it's got Lightning, if it's got one of the older USBs. You might be able to plug a mic directly into it. There's quite nice mics made by Rode. There's a nice one by iRig as well. Shure have some good ones. There's lots of these out there. But if you don't want to go carrying a mic around with you, one of these is a good hack. The last thing I just want to talk to you about with mobile devices is a dedicated mobile device. This is cheap. This is a Zoom H1. It's the H1N model, but Zoom H1. This is just a dedicated audio recorder. It's got two microphones. So it's got two microphones at the front there. One is basically going this way, one is going that way. If you want to record, once you've turned it on, you press the red button to record. I mean, there are settings you can change it to WAV or MP3, but you could read the manual to figure that out. You just record away, and then when you're finished, you connect it up via USB to your computer. Just drag the files off, and you're away to go. These are pretty good devices. The quality of them can be very, very good. I have an older device in a bag there somewhere, a Marantz unit that I've had for, God, it must be going on 15 years now. Still works, and it has been through hell and it still works. I'm kind of hanging on to it for as long as I can to see if I can get it to 20 years. But these Zooms, pretty good. The build quality maybe isn't as rugged as the Marantz, but for, around about 100 quid, it's a good pay to get. Okay, so your phone, everyone has these. You can record well with these. These are a bit better, but they do cost money. That's very cheap. and well worth investing in if you're going to record with your phone. You can actually get ones that are built specifically for mobile phones, for smartphones. So they're not kind of oval like this. They're more mobile phone shaped. Anyway, there you go.